Shalom everybody, Rabbi Edelstein here with this week's late Friday afternoon edition of Rabbi E in 3, brought to you as always by MEOR DC. If you tuned in last week, you may remember that I, Rabbi E, ran with enthusiasm and zeal from one end of my basement to the other to come share with you right here the message that we should run to do mitzvot, even the seemingly smallest ones, because every mitzvah is beautiful, every mitzvah leads to another mitzvah, every mitzvah is its own incredible spiritual reward. It was a message of enthusiasm and hope, and it's wonderful, and I ran to give it, and this week I'm not running to give the message. What's wrong? Thank God I'm healthy, my family's healthy, Baruch Hashem. I hope you and your loved ones are healthy. Stay that way, stay sane, healthy, strong. So why am I not full of enthusiasm? Because even though mitzvot are incredible, even though they're meaningful, even though they give our life purpose and illumination, even though collectively we, the Jewish people, we do mitzvot, reach the pinnacle of what's expected of us, kedusha, holiness, as it says in this week's Torah portion, Kedoshim, the second of two Torah portions in Leviticus. God says, you shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Kedoshim you, sanctity. The mitzvahs lead us to sanctity, to elevation, to moral excellence. So what's the problem, Rabbi E? They're not always easy. I had to break the news to you this week and to myself. They're not always easy. It's easy to make kiddush on a wonderful wine Shabbat, and that's coming up very soon, so I got to hurry up. I can't wait to do that. Oh, I'll run for that, believe you me. But what about the mitzvah of not holding a grudge against someone who you think has wronged you? That's in this week's Torah portion, Kedoshim. What about not spreading gossip about them when you think you've been wronged by them? Gossip meaning derogatory information, even if it's true. What about not hating them in your heart? What about not taking revenge against them? What about trying to judge them favorably, even when you're not sure that they didn't really do something wrong to you? Those are not easy, let's be honest. But yet, these are the core interpersonal commandments of the Torah, as our sages say, that this portion in a way is a microcosm of the interpersonal ethical commandments of the Torah. It's so important not to hold a grudge against someone. It's so important to look for the good in others and the good in a situation and try to see if you can, understand why it wasn't as bad as you might have thought. By the way, that doesn't mean being naive. If someone's doing wrong to you, you have a responsibility to ask them why. And in fact, that's in this week's Torah portion too. That is a beautiful mitzvah. Rebuke, tochacha, to ask them to clear the air. Why did you do that to me? But let's say you don't get a great answer. Are you going to hate them? Are you going to spread gossip about them? Are you going to take revenge against them? Are you going to hold a grudge against them? I hope not. Take an extra portion of Kiddush wine. Study the Torah portion. Mitzvot are beautiful and they elevate us, but it's not always easy. But we can grow and we can become a holy people step by step, one day at a time. Coronavirus, Shabbos, is a good time to be working on some of these interpersonal mitzvot to make sure we're doing our best. Thank you for listening. Have a great Shabbos.